Welcome everybody to the first episode of Tap In with Tips podcast. Obviously I'm Tips, your host, aka Jimmy, Tippo. If you're my daughter, just call me bro. But besides that, quick rundown of the podcast. It's nothing special, not here to help anyone, not here to save anyone, not here to give anyone any advice or influence anyone at all. Pretty much just sitting here talking shit. eh?
That's the way.
Doing whatever we want, and that's pretty much it. So, with no further ado, I think we'll get straight into it and introduce our first guest to the Tap In with Tips podcast. So, yeah, very grateful, very thankful, and very privileged to have you on here, bro, especially at a short notice. I'm pretty sure there's a few people out there who would recognise you, like you, know you.
Very blessed to have me on, man. Thank you.
Yeah. So, everybody, put your hands together for Reece Rosewarn. Reece Rosewarn.
Yeah.
Another fellow Central Coast local lad from God's country, the motherland. Everyone's welcome, but make sure you
That's it.
visit and fuck off back home because we're full, bro. We're full here. So, heaps grateful to have you on here, man.
No,
I've been
that.
seeing what you're doing lately with all the fighting and all that, but also, I know you're young, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
young. So a lot of people who I watch, who I'm entertained by, are a bit older.
Yep.
So I reckon your point of difference is that you're young, so you can get your story a bit across a bit more direct, which is what I'm interested in, bro.
Yeah,
so you know what I
100%.
mean, like, and obviously everyone does have a story, and yours is still, it hasn't been written yet.
Yep.
Because you're so young, man. So I guess that's what we all want to hear. Well, that's what I want to hear. I'm only here to sit down with blokes who I'm interested in, man. So, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I reckon if you want to get your story across, you might
Yeah.
turn a few heads and change a few opinions.
I'm the youngest of 5 kids.
Five?
Yeah, 5 kids. Grew up
How
in
many?
Miona Beach.
You minor?
Yeah, Miona Beach.
Yeah, right.
Was exposed to a lot of domestic violence as a young kid.
Yeah,
I
right.
was the only kid living with my mum at the time.
So how early did you come across those memories? Like how far back can you remember those?
3 years old, 4 years old.
That young?
Yeah,
That young?
My mum had like an abusive boyfriend, and I was the only one living. I was the youngest at the time living with her. The other siblings were at a different family, like with my dad. Sorry.
Older siblings? Are you youngest?
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest of 5?
Yeah, and I was the only one living with my mum at the time. Exposed to a lot of domestic violence.
Yeah, right.
Ended up going into foster care at about 4 years old.
4 years old?
Yeah, with my other
What
family.
about your other siblings?
Yeah, they were with me. In Cessnock, New South Wales.
So you all together?
Yeah, we're in Cessnock.
Shit.
We were there for about a year.
Yeah, right.
And, Mum and Dad got clean, I guess, off the drugs and stuff, and returned back home to them.
When did you end up coming back?
I was about 5 years old.
And
yeah.
he's all came back together.
Yeah,
so
all
he's
came
there
back together.
all together for about a year.
Yeah, 1 year.
What's one of those That's a pretty pivotal point in your life, man. Especially at
Yeah.
such a young age. People don't realise, but those life experiences, even we ourselves don't realise. They mould us, man. They become part of our character and our
100%.
attributes
And you don't
within
forget,
that.
You don't forget that, you know. People say, you know, how do you remember that young? But you remember everything, I think.
What do you remember? Obviously, I can only assume what that would have felt like. But what do you remember the feeling of that part of your life was
Just
like?
being angry and, you know,
Angry,
not knowing why I'm angry, because I was too young to realise, you know, and not being able to help and not do anything, you know. Like, I'm too young and just
Feeling
seeing it.
helpless.
Yeah,
young.
just angry all the time. I was just so angry all the time, you know. and
Yeah, right.
Going through primary school and stuff, like just fighting non-stop. And
Especially for a young man, a male, that anger, it's hard for us to let go of, and we don't even know why we're holding on to it, man.
yeah, and like I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD or anything until I was about 16, and started taking medication for that. And I just think like if my primary school would have been a lot different if I was addressed with that earlier in my life.
Well, you know that goes hand in hand with consequential thinking.
Yeah.
Just not even making any decisions at all, let alone the right or wrong one.
Yeah.
Like you just run with it.
Yeah, lack of consequential thinking is definitely a major
100%,
part.
man.
Yeah. Started.
So what area? So when you came back, you and your siblings came back.
we went to.
From
We
Cessnock?
were living at Niagara Park for
Yeah.
about a year,
Yep.
and then moved down.
So you would have been starting school, moving into kindy.
Yeah,
by then,
I spent half the year in kindergarten in Niagara Park Public School, and then moved down to Woy South, and then spent my whole childhood in Yamina.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then primary school was challenging, I guess. Just a lot of
Oh, I can imagine, man, like going to
fighting.
school with all that shit
Anger.
baggage hanging off you.
Yeah.
And also feeling helpless and being a young boy as well. with all that anger, I mean, there would have been a few detentions.
Yeah, suspensions.
Yeah, expulsions.
Yeah, high school, you know.
So by then, we're moving in. Wow, we're moving through this pretty quick, bro. You got to. You remember a lot of it, eh?
Yeah,
you remember
I do,
a lot of it,
man.
man.
Sticks with me a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a blessing in disguise, I guess. And 13, I guess, started using drugs, selling drugs.
That's pretty young, bro.
Led to a life of crime, I guess.
13, started high school?
Yeah, started high school years.
So what drugs did that start with? The same old weed?
No, yeah, weed, drinking, cocaine.
Yeah.
It's still a major
wow.
problem to this day, I guess. I still battle with that, I guess. I say that raw and honest. And
yeah, man, that's what we're here to. That's what we're all about. Here is being open, real, raw, and honest, man. That's what I appreciate about you for being so young to be here and be like that as well, man. So hats off to you, brother.
No, I appreciate that. And then started leading in crime and stuff, and then, you know, juvie led to me to being locked up in juvie. Spent 19 months in there.
It's a recurring pattern, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's a really repetitive recurring pattern that you see a lot with young men, young lads, and it's crazy that you're still so young.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're starting to acknowledge things real early. Like old heads like me.
Yeah.
We're the type of blokes to be. Our years have gone, and we're heading down the avenue of trying to talk to these young blokes and get them to not make our mistakes that we made. But you are already stepping in on yourself, acknowledging yourself,
taking ownership
of yourself so early, man. And all I can see from that is endless possibilities, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's get back to your timeline. So by now you're in high school.
Yeah.
And the anger with your hormones kicking in.
Yeah, still
and
continuing.
And the grunt getting in there, the knuckles are getting tight. I mean, I can only imagine how many fights you would have got in at school, outside of school. Yeah. Even, I don't know if you were playing sports.
Still playing footy and stuff. And Brisbane Water, like, they have a Woywee campus and your minor campus. It's like year 7 to year 9, and then year 10 to year 12, 2 different schools, same organisation, I guess. Got expelled from the year minor campus, had to go to behaviour school in the year 9 for 1 year, and then I'd return to the Woywee campus.
Yep.
Year 10, lasted 5 weeks, something, then I got expelled.
Yeah, right.
And charged, and then, I went to end up in juvie like a week later.
So was all the troubles you had in through school, was it all because of the same thing, just aggression?
Just angry,
Just anger?
Yeah, just couldn't really control my emotions, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Just wanted to fight
being so
all the
young,
time.
you wouldn't have known what was causing it. It just would have been a blank blindfold, and you would have just been not hesitating at your reactions.
Yep.
And would have got you in strife, far out. So high school would have been whole freaking just back and forth, in and out,
Just,
which, like you said, leads into your juvie.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, what got you into that situation?
I was just doing crime, just a bit of a little shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just getting into fights and crime stuff, and then made a few big mistakes, big mistakes. But like I handed myself in for both of those things that I did, and I take ownership for that. They don't post up about that, do they? They just post up.
What does it feel? How does it make you feel, bro? Like now, as you are and who you are now. Yeah. Even though still so young, looking back at those days and those things you've done, those mistakes you made, how does it make you feel now? Like who you are now?
Obviously, I regret what I did, but it's a blessing in disguise because I was going down even a worse track. So I'm happy I experienced that. I didn't juvie. I achieved a lot. I've done a lot of courses and stuff. It's like compared to jail, they just throw you in the yard or whatever. Juvie, there's school there, there's courses, there's things they try to set you up, which I've done a lot of that.
What's your reason? Why do you think you responded to being in juvie a bit more than you did compared to being in school, bro? Like,
I don't know. Much more time to think. You realise, or alone time. You realise, who's there for you. Yeah. What support? I guess in there, I had a bit. They gave you support in that. There's courses and stuff, and trying to stay in focus. Even though during that time was the COVID time, so we didn't have visits for 10 months and stuff.
Yeah, true.
That's
so it
was a tough time.
There was heaps of shit going on with in the corrections with all that.
Yeah, so there was no visits
were getting
for 10 months.
Nothing for months and months and months, man.
But like I said, blessing in disguise.
Yeah, right.
I'm happy, grew from that.
Well, man, in such a short space of time, there's a lot of stories in there, bro. A lot of background in there, Phil. I'm pretty sure a lot of people's eyes will start opening up. Yeah. You know what I mean? People don't react or behave in certain ways for no reason. You know what I mean? It seems like you have a fair few, not excuses, but there's reasons behind.
Everything. Yeah, everyone has a story. I'm not saying anyone's just tougher than the other, or harder. But
Yeah.
You know, I always see the troubled kid and stuff. There's always a reason behind that.
Yeah, right. So
and support is the biggest thing I think will help anyone, and having good people in your
what
corner.
kind of support do you reckon personally that you respond to better than other support, like family, friends, or formatted authoritarian support? Like, well, what do you think that you at that age that you responded to the best?
Just people that believe in me, and then, you know what I mean, not realising that I am a good person deep down. You know,
so just in general, a supportive circle.
Like I'm not perfect, but like I try to be for progress. Everything I do now is for progress, but not perfection.
Yeah, and I don't think perfection is even real or exists.
Yeah,
I don't think
perfect,
that word,
you know?
should even be in the dictionary, man.
Every day is trying to be better.
How can you where's growth and education and knowledge in perfection?
Yeah,
I don't get it. Unless to me it doesn't make sense. That word doesn't make sense. Yep. But far out, man. Fair bit of life lived in a short amount of time, I reckon, eh?
Yeah.
So so we're in juvie.
Yeah.
You've responded pretty well.
Yeah, 19 months we're done, and then
a couple years in there, 19 months.
Yeah, released in February 2021.
21.
Yeah.
Wow, that's only 5 years ago,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, 5 years ago. Still out right now, which is
actually
good.
2021 wasn't that still lockdown, or was that just coming out after lockdown?
Just after COVID. Oh, yeah, no, still lockdown. I think the clubs and that opened that year.
Yeah.
Like the nightclubs and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, what was your attitude? What was your attitude, or just in general, like what were you like coming out of there, bro? Because to
be honest, before that, I was worried about what people think of me and like what I did.
Did you have a plan or anything?
Just not really. Just get back into the things I love, like footy and stuff. Start playing footy again.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You got back into something like positive. And
back to the things I love. Try to stay fit. Like I come out pretty fit and stuff. Like so I was just training every day to take my mind off things.
Yeah,
I think fitness is the best mental health.
I do notice you stay pretty fit like all year round, bro. So you get into it a bit, eh?
I reckon I go through stages and stuff, being training and stuff, then I'll have a bit off, then I'll get back into it. But it's the best thing for me, I guess, staying fit and having purpose.
Yeah. So by 2021, so how old are you then, man? You would have been
18, 19, 18,
19, bro. Just legal.
Yeah.
Barely legal.
Yeah.
Because I remember after lockdown, I was doing security at a lot of clubs and that. I remember after lockdown when everything opened back up, mate, all the venues were off their fucking head, bro. Everyone in there was like a released animal, bro. Like, and it was just a bloodbath, bro. I'd never seen so much angry people, bro. Young people, man.
Yeah.
I was like, mate, this is hectic. I seen you bobbing around there a fair bit too, man. Bloody hell, bro. Yeah, you did learn a few things in juvie. I see that, bro. Far out. That just in general, coming out of lockdown after that, a lot of young heads were just. I think everyone was angry, man. Everyone was over it being like so isolated and shit, and they were just lashing out.
To let loose.
Plus alcohol and back at work. I've never seen people so keen to be back at work, bro.
Yeah.
And like getting money, and obviously they were spending most of it on bloody the same thing I would have did.
Yeah.
Drinking, bro, partying, from punching on. But I've seen that. So, but then you're 18, 19.
Yeah.
Back in footy, trying to get your feet back on the ground.
Yeah.
How was the head though? How was the head? Where was your head at? Like, what were you doing in general, man? Were you focused, or were you like, or you just trying things?
Grateful to be out and just taking it day by day, I guess. And I did get charged again in a fight with my mates and that. And terrible. I remember that. Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty obvious. You are pretty well known for getting out on the street and fucking having dust ups, having punch ons, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've seen you myself, and I lost count, bro. How many times I've seen you?
Yeah.
Seen you having rumbles, but so the anger's still there, bro. The anger's still there. That's what it is, eh?
And I think alcohol is a massive thing too for me, like
the trigger.
Yeah,
but you know that alcohol, So if you don't mind, let me bounce straight back to your younger years with your first memories of DV and all that.
Yeah.
Was there alcohol involved then as well?
No, not really. There's drugs, but
not
really. Just abusive boyfriend,
just
I guess.
Just abusive, mum's abusive partners, and then just going at it on that.
Yeah,
so the drinking's a trigger, eh? The drinking's a trigger, lets the anger out, then when that comes out with the alcohol, the decision making just goes out the window. But I mean, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. I've made mistakes probably more than anyone, and I understand it, man. I understand it. So It would have got you in even more trouble as well.
Yeah, it did.
You know, it was pretty around the area. We're from the same area, Central Coast, God's country.
Yeah, that's it.
Your name's been thrown around quite a bit.
Yeah.
Dragged through the mud quite a bit. I'm not going to lie about that. I think there's no point lying about anything. We don't do lies on here.
Yeah.
On the podcast. So there seems to be, I don't know, man. There seems to be a turning point. Like, because I noticed, like, you just seem a bit more focused now. You seem like you have a path now.
Yeah.
Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, 100%.
Where does that come from? Like, how do you, at such a young age, I'm not going to lie,
yeah.
I think I'm pretty good at everything, but I'm not good at that. Like, at such a young age, no way, mate. No way. I was 100 miles an hour. I wasn't thinking about nothing. Even still as an old cunt, mate, I still don't even have, like, half of what I see a lot of young blokes have these days. So what was it that triggered your acknowledgement of certain behaviours? And
I think just like, you know, rock bottom, I guess. You know, I was at rock
It's what it always is, bro. It's always the rock bottom, bro.
Rock
I'm telling you, bro. When you go to the dark, when you're in the dark,
it's the only way up. The only way is up, you know.
That's it, man. When you're in the hole and there's no one else to yell, no one can hear you, no one can see you, no one knows you're in there, you got to fucking climb out yourself. You got to pull yourself out. That's what it always is, man. It always comes down to that moment when you're literally in the dark, bro. You're rock bottom and fuck, mate. You know what? I operate pretty good in that zone, but I don't like being there.
Yeah,
but that's where I make.
It's a very dark place.
That's where you make some ballsy decisions, bro.
Yeah.
And it's all about my experience is just looking at yourself.
Yeah, and then
telling yourself what you want.
I tried to commit suicide in 2022 and overdose. I think maybe that was a big turning point as well.
Yeah, right.
Like that was
what was everyone else when you did that? What was the main reaction around that from everyone else? Did you have
just
a lot
my
of support
family
for
seeing me like that,
questions?
finding me, and just realizing that, you know, I got to change.
I'm glad you bring that up, bro, and I'm pretty proud of you for bringing that up as well, man. Like a lot of people won't talk about it, but I don't give a fuck, bro.
I'm real and raw, man.
Do you mind if we touch on that a bit more?
No, yeah, I'm open, man. I'm real and raw.
Did you real and raw, bro? I appreciate that a lot. If you don't mind me going in a bit deeper with that subject. Were there any signs of that leading up to that?
Just hating myself, losing love for myself, I guess, and just thinking what's left, you know what I mean? And then it just gets to a point where you just have a voice and you know what I mean? It's not even yourself no more. You just got the devil, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've had those thoughts. I've had those thoughts a million times. I think most men have, but I can't speak on what would the word be, like doing it or attempting it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like far out. That's a pretty crazy zone to be in, man. Like
it is, man.
And no one wants to wake up having those feelings or those thoughts either.
Yeah, no way.
So it's not like you know, we want to feel like that or we attract it. It's like something, that's the last thing you want to feel like. And it's the last thing you want to think.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So what dragged you, I mean, you tell me a bit more about that subject. How did you respond to the whole suicide thing, man? And
just scared. I remember waking up, I was just scared, and my mum was just saying, like, you know, now you have a story to tell, you know, like this.
Your mum told you that?
Yeah, this ain't the end, like.
So this is 2022. This is only 4 years ago.
Yeah, bro.
So 1920 by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I started loving myself again, I guess.
Were you working at the time?
Here and there, man. I never really held a job for that long, to be honest, man.
It's hard, eh?
Yeah, I just never. I don't really have the patience, I guess.
That'll probably be the ADHD,
yeah, bro. Like, just don't have the patience.
Plus the unresolved issues at that time.
Yeah, and just last few years I've just been taking it as it comes, I guess.
Yep.
Going back up and down, I guess, mental health. Like a few months ago, I was at rock bottom again. You know what I mean? Same thing happened.
Yeah.
And then, you know, beery, man. Beer again's been a massive part of the reason why I'm fighting again. You know what I mean?
You know what, bro? Sometimes I find you could have 50 million people,
one or two good people,
all giving you the best, awesome advice ever. Sometimes it's just one person, bro. And I don't know if it's an energy thing where you connect through your frequencies or something, but they could say the exact same thing someone else said 50 times, bro.
Yeah.
But when that one person says it and it just clicks, I feel like sometimes that's what triggers you to start digging yourself out.
Yeah.
That's what I feel in my experience. I've been into the same dark holes before, man, and I've noticed, like, man, it'd be like, I'm lucky to have a good support circle, but
sometimes a few good people in your corner, I guess, would be good.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Actually, on the way here, bro, remember I was telling you that story?
Yeah.
When I told you, oh, bro, you want to know why I got you on here? Yeah. And that's because of that clip. Shout out to Beery. Yeah, shout out to you, Beery. You do a lot of mad work, and you have a lot of young blokes as well. It's because of that clip I was telling you, where your last fight, which we'll get onto soon. It was because of that clip when in between first and second round or something like that.
Yeah, first round.
Where Beery was mic'd up.
Yeah, the first round.
Yeah, bro, and he just got in your head. There was doubt.
Gone, bro. Legs were jelly. I didn't want to be
gassed.
You
were gassed, bro. There was. Tell me about that, bros. Tell me about that, because that's why I messaged you, bro, to come on here.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I got
straight after watching that,
bro. My legs were jelly, and I'm telling you, like, I just fucking knew, like, my life flashed in front of me when I was sitting down on that seat. I was like, fuck, I don't want to be here. Like,
yeah,
this is fucked, like,
bro. Especially like, and you just told me before, like, you hadn't even. That was 8 weeks' notice. You haven't done any sparring.
I didn't spar once. And like, jumped straight into it, bro.
And like this, bro, no sparring. 8 weeks' notice. Yeah, jumping into like a new federation, like a growing early federation. What is it? World
Bare Knuckle Fighting.
World Bare Knuckle Fighting. That was up at the Goldie. Yeah. No, it was a Logan.
Brisbane.
Brizzy. In front of all that crowd there too, man. And like, far out. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. Yeah, so actually, that might lead me into So what's 2022 when you dug yourself back out of the hole again.
Yeah.
And then those few years, you're just drifting?
Yeah, drifting up and down, bro. Still partying, I guess.
Still partying? Oh, I know you're partying, bro. I know you're partying, bro. And even though you haven't sparred anyone, bro, you've had plenty of spars, bro. You've had plenty of spars, but so it's just been the same thing for the last couple of years.
Yeah, bro.
Up until recently.
Trying to find a purpose, and then
yeah,
this definitely found my thing, man. Like, why not?
So let's speak on it, bro.
I've had a million street fights. Like,
every time you mention it, bro, you smile.
Test it with the best, you know, and not get charged. Like,
yeah.
I always end up charged for getting fight just for dumb shit. I love fighting, obviously, but fighting out in public is just stupid, like, it's just shit.
Yeah.
Rather go home with your family safe and sound, you know.
While we're on this subject, let's make a big shout out to all these fight clubs going on.
Promotions, yeah.
Awesome, bro. Hood Contender.
Jock Boxing, Sawhead Promotions.
Jock Boxing, Swords Promotions.
Yeah.
Who else? Your guys?
World Bare Knuckle
Fighting.
Anyone that's out there having a go in life, you know.
Bro, when I seen these boys the other week.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Actually, shout out to. I just mentioned it before, the grappling. ASL. Yeah. Grappling League. Bro, that was a mad event, bro. That was a sick event, bro. Yeah, actually, should have. I'm bringing my daughter the next time because it's a mad family. Bro, it was just mad, bro. It was just. I loved it. The whole format, everything. So it's a shout out. Actually, while we're speaking about all these fight promotions, obviously you've jumped in. I've watched it a couple of times. I got a lot of mates who get stuck into it and everything. But let's speak about the negative connotations towards it. Like, oh, you're just a bunch of gronks having a crack. You're just violent.
There's always
you tell me the pros about it, because
there's always people are always gonna have something to say whether you're doing good or bad. I still have people, you know what I mean. But fuck, I just come to realize, fuck them. I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean. I'll do what I do and show who I am. And you know, I've had a million messages even after my fight, and people reaching out that were speaking about me, reaching out. Oh, saying I'm proud of you, this, that.
That's part of the reason why I reached out to you, bro, because I was so stoked, proud of you to see doing it legally.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, people don't realize, bro, but. The pros of fighting, right?
Yeah.
You gotta live clean.
Yeah.
You gotta live clean. You gotta train. Yeah. You gotta eat like a clean machine.
Yeah,
and you gotta show up.
Lose a lot of weight, man.
Yeah, you gotta lose a lot of weight, and you gotta show up, bro. And you gotta dedicate. You gotta focus. It's not just the physical, bro. It's the
mental.
It's the mental, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
And let's not beat around the bush. If you just love having a crack, no cops involved.
Yeah, why
not?
No
charges. No lawyers' fees, going to court, no dramas, losing your job, going back into the in the cells or whatever. Yeah, so there's a lot of pros and cons, man. Like, and I reckon it helps out. I'm not saying I'm right.
Yeah.
But I just see a lot of advantages from all these lads doing all these promotion things.
Yeah.
But I want to speak more about your journey through this, bro.
Yeah.
Because after watching your journey with the World Bare Knuckle, bro, I was like, oh, bro, I got to get this. I got to talk to this dude, man. I got to talk to him. So speak about it, bro. How's it feel? Like, what's going on, bro?
Yeah,
How'd you get into it?
Beery, Max Beery, man. Yeah.
Shout out Beery.
Shout out Beery. I was at rock bottom on that, and also, but my missus at the time too. She was a big part as well. Like she, you know.
So did they just hit you up and go, hey man?
Beery rang me. Yeah, he just said he's seen I done the. What did I sign? I signed up for BKA. Actually, I was supposed to do that. Yeah. And then Beery said, do you want to actually do the proper, like the world bare knuckle fighting? And I just said, yeah. So I sort of like, I pulled out of that to fight this.
So you pulled out of this one to go up to Queens? Yeah, right. Yeah. But I saw you previously in the hood contender. Bro.
Yeah, I done the hood contender too.
At Tugra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was last year, yeah. That was good.
Yeah. Oh, that was last year, that's right.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah, I done that.
So that might have tickled your fancy as well, bro. Just thought maybe I could.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that I survived that one. Obviously, I broke my hand and that, but I won that. To be honest, I come off my face has come off pretty sweet both times.
I've seen you there, bro.
I'm very blessed compared to like some of the other fighters.
Oh, bro.
But
you know what's funny, bro? In those, no one actually cares who wins.
Yeah, no.
Everyone's like, brother.
That's why there's a million people in the seats, and there's
they're just so stoked that these two psychos are just going for gold, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so continue, bro. Like, far out. What was it like? Because you just finished telling me before, bro. I was asking you about it, the World Bare Knuckle fight you had. How much notice did you have?
I had like 7.5 weeks, 8 weeks.
7.5 weeks?
8 weeks, yeah.
How much fighting?
I was at rock bottom too, bro. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
So the time was pretty good for your headspace.
Yeah, and then Beer reached out, and then my missus at the time, she just said, "Yeah, go for it." You know what I mean? And I feel like
sometimes
that's all you need, man. Like
for a reason, you know.
And so I just thought, why not? So I trained as much as I could with Beer. Obviously, Beer lives in Sydney.
Yeah.
I didn't spar or anything the whole time. I guess like it's just
right.
The camp. Was the whole camp.
Leading up.
Yeah, no sparring.
Spar anyone?
No sparring, man. Which is a bit ruthless, I guess. But.
Like I said, bro, you've had plenty of sparring experience.
But I think that's why I was blowing, I guess, in round one. But
but plus the pressure, bro. Like no experience and jumping up in front of all those faces, man.
A lot of pressure, I guess.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I enjoyed all of it.
Gonna stay on it?
Yeah, 100%. Next one's in August, so.
Yep. When's that start for you?
Probably go into camp, man.
What are we in now, May?
Yeah, June. Start June camp. Do this a proper one this time, I guess.
Far out.
I'm prepared for it, but I'm just enjoying it, loving the process. Take it day by day.
That's what it's about, man. Mentally, what does So you found your
purpose.
Found your purpose and your path. So what do you get out of it mentally, bro? I know the physicality. Everyone knows what you get out of it physically, but so what do you get? What do you get out of it? What do you love from it, bro? Why is this your path? Why is it? Why are you so attracted to it?
I don't know. I've fought my whole life, I guess. Like, not professionally. I've just jumped straight to professional, but
yeah, that's it.
With no amateur bouts, but
that's it.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying it. I believe in myself and what I can do.
Perhaps maybe you're just a fighter, bro. Some people are just fighters, man.
Yeah, and overcome adversity, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just grateful for everything. Grateful for my support. Grateful for Beery especially as well.
It's mad watching you on there too, bro. Actually, there's a few local boys, coastal boys who get up there and go have a crack, bro.
Yeah, Mikey,
shout out Mikey.
Shout out Mitch Madden too. Mitch Madden,
shout out Mitch Madden.
All the boys having a crack, shout out.
There's a couple more, isn't there? There's a few more out there, local boys.
Yeah, a couple boxers and that.
Yeah.
Fawcett and that, Jason Fawcett.
Shout out the Central Coast, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out, hey?
I train with Jason Fawcett.
Yeah,
oh, do you? Yeah. Where's that at?
He's a good man, Packy.
Oh, Complete down at
West Gosford.
Yeah, right. Shout out the Complete Boxing boys. I always see them on socials too, bro, killing it. We're only small up here, the Central Coast, but we have a crack, bro. We have a crack, and this is what this podcast is about too. You know, initially trying to get Central Coast locals out there, use this platform to put a bit more shine on it, where we don't usually get as much as everyone else, our Sydney cousins or our Queensland mates up there. But we got heaps of weapons down over here in the Central Coast, man. It's good to put you on the map a bit. Far out, man. So far out. The story continues, bro. Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23, bro. Young buck.
24 this year, but
young buck.
Still young as.
Far out.
Still find my feet.
Make me feel old, bros. Yeah. Make me feel old, bro. I've been whinging about that all morning. I'm old, bro. I'm fucking too old.
Nah.
So, the story continues.
Yep.
Still chasing down the dream.
Yeah, still chasing the dream.
Yep.
Focus on the next one.
What does your family think about all this, man?
Oh, they'll be iffy in that.
Because you're the youngest, bro. Everyone will be rolling their eyes at you for years.
Everyone thinks a bit crazy for doing bare knuckle and stuff. But
yeah.
It's nothing that I haven't been through in my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not?
You're doing it legally now?
Yeah.
Make a couple bucks on the way. You know what? You're meeting some people. Shut a few mouths, bro.
Shut the doubters up, bro.
Turn a few heads.
Turn a few heads.
Change a few opinions. Also, bro, like the people you meet on the journey, bros.
Oh yeah, I've met so many in this so far. You know what I mean? Like, and they're all great people. We're just enjoying it. You know what I mean? Taking everything in, being grateful for now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being blessed.
Wicked, man. Wicked. So young and sounds like you're building a fucking exciting life ahead for you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying. Do my best.
Any aspirations of making your own family?
Oh, maybe down the track, mate.
Oh, you gotta make the money first, bro.
Yeah, make the money, mate.
Make the money first, bro.
Make the money.
And see where you end up. Yeah,
God's
for sure.
plan, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, well, man. Stoked to have you on here, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it.
First guest.
Thanks, man.
First guest to the Tap In With Tips podcast.
Yeah.
Far out, bros.
Thanks for having me.
Killing it. What do you reckon? Went all right?
Yeah, good,
I reckon
man.
we killed it, bro.
I'm fucking nervous, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Didn't enough sleep, eh? Oh, well, we'll wrap it up then, brother.
Alright, bro. Thanks for having me.
Hey, keep it up, bro. Stay on path. Stay motivated and keep doing whatever the fuck you want to do, my brother.
No, I appreciate that, man.
That's
Respect.
You're good, brother. We're done.
Cheers, guys. Tap In With Tips.
Tap In With Tips, baby.